Welcome to the Magnificent Member Sister Spotlight from April of 2024. I am here with our amazing Magnificent member, and I get to shine the light on Leigh Ohlone tonight. So excited to have you here, Leigh. So tell us a little bit about you and who you are and why you joined the sisterhood. And then we're just going to get into a very fun conversation about how much you've grown and how amazing you are.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction. Wow, I feel like
Pleasure.
a princess.
Yeah,
I'm a
you are
princess.
very
I
much
am
loved.
complete woman, girlfriend, sisterhood group. Here I am.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yeah, so I am Leigh Ohlone, very long time resident of South Florida, years. And Sherry and I met about 6 years ago, I think it was, through Sharonata Pollock, one of the founding members also. And I have been on quite a journey with you in the sisterhood. But first of all, about me, I am, like I said, I grew up here. I'm married, 3 grown kids, grown and flown for the most part. Sometimes there's a revolving door, but um, and I love what I do. And our family owned real estate brokerage, G&E Realty Group. And I really enjoy helping my customers find their home sweet home. I'm Leigh. I have the key to your real estate dreams.
I love it. You are awesome. So if you're in South Florida and you're looking for a realtor, look up Leigh Ohlone. What's the name again? Repeat the name.
It's Leigh Ohlone, South Florida Real Estate at G&E Realty Group. We're a boutique brokerage and give personalized service from my heart to yours.
I love that. And you really have such a big heart. And I know when you do something, you go all out, you go all in with it, right? And
Yeah, absolutely.
one of our members, Sue, actually moved down from Wisconsin to South Florida, and Leigh Ohlone was her realtor, and they became really good friends. So she told
Yes.
me she had an incredible experience working with you.
And
And
I with her and her husband, very
yeah,
much. So.
yeah, so that's pretty
Very
amazing.
friends. Yeah.
And
Uh,
Kelly
so,
says Leigh is the key.
oh, thank you, Kelly. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to the sisterhood, we met about 6 years ago through Sharonata, and I have been on quite the journey. Since our children went to college, I decided it was time for me. You know how that goes, ladies. If you can relate out there, maybe some of you can. I did so much for my kids and with my heart. Like you said, everything is from my heart, full on. Volunteered, everything. And then when they left, I said, oof, what do I do? So I was also a teacher, like Sherry. Sherry was a kindergarten teacher. I was a pre-K teacher. So not only did I raise our kids with my husband, um, I taught 25-year-olds, you know, for 8 years straight. It was a lot. So the twins graduated high school and I graduated from teaching pre-K. And I threw myself into real estate. Along the way, though, I threw myself into self-discovery. And I participated. I was a member of the Nurture Your Petals, and I'm a lifetime member. And I go to circles as often as I can when I'm not doing open houses or showing real estate.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, it's
So
our,
let's
weekend.
backtrack just for a moment for those that don't
Sure.
know. Okay, so Leigh is a lifetime member of I Am Complete Woman Sisterhood. So you decided that you love this sisterhood so much, you were a lifer, right? I love that. And I
Right.
think we met more than 6 years ago because Wendy joined 6 years ago. I think I've known you more like 7 or 8 years. Think about that
Probably
number.
7. Yeah,
At least
something like
because
that.
Dora joined 7 years ago. I don't know if you were a member when Dora joined. So yeah,
I
that
did. It's 7 years now, actually. I've lost track
yeah.
of time.
Yeah, I know, right? Time flies. So, and then we have a group program. It's one of our signature programs called Nurture Your Petals, and it's about creating a life that you love. And so Leigh was part of that, one of those groups. It's an online group program, a 6-month program, and some major transformation happened there for you. I know that when you came in, there were certain things you wanted to work on.
Mhm.
And I saw such growth and transformation in you after you did that program. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what happened and what's happened for you since then?
Yeah. So I did a lot of work on my inner child. And I really connected with little Lily. I got to go back and see her through an adult's eyes, almost like I was mothering myself. put my arm around my shoulder, you know, and gave myself big hugs a lot of times. Yeah, and I had a great childhood. However, there are things that are left unaddressed, you know, and we don't even realize it. And when we get older, we're like, well, why does that feel like that, you know? And why am I reacting that way? And why am I thinking that? Why am I talking to myself like that? You know, I feel bad when I do that. And the Nurture Your Petals, I really step back in time, back to me.
Yeah.
So Sherry, you say, you know, that you saw my growth, that it's wow, you know, it's
I
a
see a huge growth in you because I've known you, before you did our Nurture Your Petals program. And one of our pillars, or we call petals or modules in the program, is healing your inner child. So we spent quite a bit of time diving into learning how to connect with your inner child and talking about healing your inner child. So that was, I know, a very big, impactful part of your process. And then were some other areas I saw growth in too, like one of our petals is self-expression and self-empowerment and stepping into your power and being vulnerable and visible and sharing your voice and putting yourself out there in a bigger way. Do you remember that as well?
I do. And the thing is, you know, I've always had it inside of me and I've always felt like I did. That's why I don't know why I was surprised when you said, wow, I see, you know, you expressing yourself and doing all these things. And I'm like, but it's always been inside of me. But you and my sisters, my accountability sisters, Sue and Kelly, helped to bring it out. You know, that made the difference. The connection and working together, it really made me feel so comfortable to
Mm.
express myself, to share my heart, to share myself, and to really be true to me. Um, and I'm a better person for it. You know, it has affected me in my marriage, my relationship with my children, my relationship with my girlfriends, my mom, um, my business,
I
very much
love it.
so.
I have goosebumps all over. Just
I
that's
do too,
so
because
powerful. Oh my
it's like
gosh.
I'm still evolving, I'm still growing, and I am very excited. I'm excited
Oh
about
my
everything about
gosh.
this road I'm on. I'm very excited.
You're amazing. I just want to look at all the comments here. Um, so let's see. Kelly says Leigh has grown her inner self so much! Exclamation mark. What an honor it has been to witness it. I have so much love for you, Leigh.
Thank
I've
you.
seen you step into your light, Leigh, big time. I love it. All the hearts, beautiful. You're getting so much love right now. She's so proud of you. Kathleen says, hi, awesome. Sabrina says, you've been very active since joining. It's been very nice to know you. Shira
Mhm.
says, you look beautiful. Leslie is here.
Thank
Awesome. I love all the so awesome. So yeah,
you.
you know, one thing that you said about when you were in the Nurture Your Petals group program, you had accountability partners, and that's something very important that we do in all of our I Am Complete Woman Sisterhood group programs is we have accountability buddies. And you said that you felt comfortable, right? What we do is we create a safe space where you can be
Right.
vulnerable and there's no judgment. There's just total and complete unconditional love and support. And that's what you get here. Those are the kind of women we attract here. And you had some great partners in that program that really were there to hold you up and support you, right? And that's what we do. Madeline is here as well. Wendy says, Leigh gives me the strength to use my voice. I love that. That is
Wendy, you
so
too,
powerful.
Wendy. It's like back and forth. It's, you know, the same. I feel the same. Really.
So
It's
beautiful.
reflected in each other and all of us, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And, anybody that knows Leigh will know, like, if you met her in person locally in South Florida, she just has a special energy about her. She radiates love and warmth. And you just feel that when I first met you, I felt your love and your warmth right away. And you're a magnet for that. And I know I am as well. And those are the kind of women we attract here, women with that big heart, the heart centered, giving, loving women. And you are an incredible mom. You've given so much to your family. You give so much to your career. And I know somewhere in there you forgot a little bit about Leigh. And our group kind of helped remind you when when we fall off track, like we all need reminders. Hey, remember Leigh in there, right? Like, don't forget to take care of her when you're busy being a mom or you're busy being a realtor or a wife or whatever roles you're playing with all your hats that you wear. Always
Right.
come back to who is Leigh and what does Leigh need,
Yeah.
nurturing your heart and your soul. And I think you've gotten a lot better at practicing self-love and self-care because it's easy to put ourselves as women who give a lot, especially professional career women and moms. We give so much of ourselves to other people that we can lose ourselves in giving to everybody else. What do you think about, like, what do you feel about that? What do you want to say about that?
I do. I recently gave a speech at the Women in Business, the annual breakfast for the local chamber. I'm on the board. I'm the communications chair. Yeah.
No surprise there.
That's my forte. Well, you know what? Talking like this one-on-one it's not easy, but it's easy. It's comfortable. I want to get a cup of coffee and sit and talk with you girls.
Yeah,
But to be in front of a room, it's kind of like the deer in the headlights. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna mess up the speech. And I've recently, I've been working with a speech coach. She's fantastic. I hope she's watching. I don't know, but she'll see the replay if she's not.
yeah.
Um, Thank you,
I'm
Renee.
sure she'll be proud of
And
you.
I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me because I did it with little index cards instead of, reading the bar mitzvah speech off of the paper.
I love it.
Yeah. And I talked about my speech was about how we are all, like Barbie and Superwoman and what is expected of us. How many hats can we wear? I don't want to wear all those hats. My head's going to fall off.
I love that.
Seriously,
Yeah, yeah.
I've got my cape, I got my Superwoman cape, but the hats, they need to go. Boundaries have to be set. I need to make myself a priority, and I have done that. And other people feel that, they see that, they respect that because I give that to other people and I've learned to give it to myself. So,
That's
yeah,
powerful. That's powerful. Are you all listening to this? This is so important for us all to hear. We're talking professional, powerful businesswoman, career woman, and mom and friend. You have so many friends and sister and daughter and all the things. Like you said, we wear so many hats. We have so many roles, and it's important to take those hats off. And the other thing I heard you say is the cape. It's also important for us to remember that it's okay to take the cape off sometimes. We don't have to be
yeah,
superwoman all the time. We can
yeah,
take the cape off. This is permission for everyone right now who's watching. You don't have to be superwoman.
no,
You're allowed to be human. We all are, right?
yeah, there's
Because
too much pressure.
we
There's too
put
much
so
pressure.
much pressure, and society puts so much pressure on us as women to do so much, to hold so much. We're like the glue that holds it all together. And
Yeah.
who's there to hold us together? Well,
Hmm.
the sisterhood is
This is,
there
yes,
to hold us together. The sisterhood is a place where we can lean in and be held, right? That's what we
yes,
do for each other because
you,
we're the ones holding the family. We're the ones holding the job and the career. We're the ones holding so much for others. And it's nice to be able to lean into, wow, other people are here holding me, with love. I don't have to be the one holding space all the time for everybody else. And
right.
that's an important reminder.
And my
Permission
message in my
granted, Shira said. I love it.
Uh, Good. My message in my speech was to let go of the things that hold you, that weigh you down
Yeah,
and are not necessarily good for you. And that
right.
might include people, you
Ah,
need to, you need to figure out, who you're gonna associate with, be friends with, family. It's not so easy, but a boundaries again. So you let go and then you lean into your sisterhood. You lean into education. You lean into whatever helps you to grow and to feel good and to feel alive and to find your purpose. And then you let all of that in.
I
You
love
let it all in, you let it in, you let the seed go in, you let it grow, and then you are able to grow and
blossom. You
right
blossom.
to blossom. That's right. So let go, lean in, let in.
Ooh, someone write that down. I'm gonna make
That's
a
my
post about
mantra.
it.
That's my
Let
mantra. I am
go,
owning it. Yeah.
let go, lean in. And what was the other one?
Let go, lean in, and let in.
I like it. So someone write it down. Let go, lean
And
in,
and let in.
Let in. I
Let
really like
in.
that third piece because I always say let go. We've been talking about letting go for weeks in the sisterhood. We did a Facebook Live all about letting go as we're talking about stress and stress awareness month and letting go of the heaviness, letting go of the stress, letting go of the worries, letting go of what's weighing you down. We've
Yes.
talked about leaning in, but we haven't talked about, I like the way you said let in. So
Yeah.
letting in means you have to open up your mind and open up your heart so that you can receive all the good juju, right? Because you can't
Right.
receive it if you're closed off. So
That's
you've got to
right.
be open to receive that. I love the way you said that. Let go, lean in, and let in.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you,
Thank you.
Betsy.
Thank
Good
you.
stuff. Are you all liking this? Let me know if you like it. Very cool.
I'm,
So
I'm liking that they're all here. I'm loving it. That's
yeah, yeah, and I know lots more people are going to be watching the replay for sure. So, any words of wisdom other than that, which you just gave, that you want to share, or any, if somebody's watching right now who doesn't know what I Am Complete Woman's Sisterhood is, who's not been a part of it, never heard of it, what would you say to them? Why would they want to join this sisterhood? What can it do for them?
oh my gosh, so much. So very much. Um, if you feel lost, if you feel exhausted and burned out, if you feel like you want to add something to your life, that there's more to life than just going to the job, making the dinner, dropping the kids off, the
Hamster
mundane,
wheel
the
of life,
routine,
right?
yeah. There's more to life than that. And it doesn't have to be like the big, exciting things. We need to start taking joy, and creating our own joy from the everyday natural things. We have a beautiful life. I know it's really hard out there now. There are a lot of crazy things happening in the world. And the news, like I learned how to turn that off.
I
Not
love that.
100%, not 100%, but way, it's a lot less than it was before. And I just started to get out into nature, to walk, to take a break, to meditate. I'm still working on that. I'm not in that full force yet. It's a work in progress, right?
That we
Uh,
all are.
to breathe, to take the time just to be. And when I'm engaged with people and doing something, to be in that moment, not to be
Mhm.
focused on my phone, or
Present,
any other distraction out there.
you're being present,
Being
fully
present.
present with the people that you are with. You're not
Yeah,
distracted, and that is a big thing that a lot of people in today's world are, on this device all the time, right? It's like
yeah,
always on the phone, and they're not being present with their family. They're not being present even with their clients, or when they're in a meeting, they're looking down at their phone. And how does that make the other people feel when we're not being present?
right.
That's a
Like,
great reminder.
right. Yeah. So the sisterhood has helped me to realize um, things that are important. I knew them, but it's a reminder.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also to listen to others, to give space, to have space, to hold space for others. Listening,
Yeah.
so important, and in our personal relationships and our professional. So it's helped me in every area of my life. Yeah, I'm really listening to people more.
I love
Um,
that. So your communication has improved. You're a better listener, and that, of course, affects you, in your career, with your family dynamics, in your personal relationships with friends and husband and children and everybody that comes in contact with you. So, right
yeah,
as you make all these positive changes in your life and you work on transforming your life, you're part of the ripple effect that we're on a mission to create a positive ripple effect in the world, right? One sister at a time, one woman at a time. We ripple it out to our families, our communities, and then
yeah,
that is how we spread this positive juju in the world,
yeah,
right?
very much
Woman
so.
at a time.
Yep.
Um, I just want to read what some of the ladies said. Yes, Wendy says there is joy in the little things. Kelly says it's a safe space to land, to be among like minded, heart centered females that are here for you unconditionally with love and light to accept you as you are, completely, perfectly imperfect. Yes, yes, yes. Well said, Kelly. A pebble in the pond effect. Absolutely. Donald. Oh, Ange, hello. You are so welcome. Glad you're here. Awesome. Yes, I'm just looking at all these comments. So I love what you said about, remembering to enjoy the little moments, because we can get swept up in the craziness and the chaos that's in the outer world, on the news media, on social media, with everybody out here. And that's one of the things we do in the sisterhood, is we're here to remind us all to, when things are crazy out here, we need to go within here and quiet down inside. And like
Yeah.
you said, you're spending time in nature. That's one of my favorite things on this planet, is to spend time in nature. That's what I'm going to be doing next week, going away for a retreat. I will be in nature every single day, working on healing my heart and renewing my, filling my cup. And that's what we do when we fill our cup, right? Then we can give from the overflow, rather than trying to give from an empty cup, which is
Yeah.
what a lot of people do. We give and we give and we give and we give and we give, and there's nothing left. And we're
Yeah.
drained and we're depleted. And that
Right.
doesn't serve anybody. So when we give and we give and we give and we give to ourselves first, and we fill that cup with so much love and care, then the cup is just overflowing and it feels great to give, and we're not depleted. And I think that's such an important reminder. Shira says, I love being part of the sisterhood. We are all working on learning how to love ourselves and each other. It is a very healing place to learn and grow. Thank you for sharing that, Shira. Sabrina says, in order to change what's out there, we need to always remember to focus on staying well ourselves, and at the same time, seeing and focusing out at her place. I'm not sure what that last part meant, Sabrina. Same time, seeing and focusing out at her place. Huh. Not sure about that last part, but yes, yes, yes. Anything else you want to say or add to that, Leigh?
Well, about the nature thing, I was going to jump in and tell you we're going to visit our oldest son in Seattle on Friday. Yeah, his fiance's birthday, and it's Passover, and we're going to go to the mountains for a few days. Our twins are coming with us too, so the whole immediate mishpacha, the whole immediate family is going to be there. So to the mountains, I lose myself. I find, I can't wait.
I am so happy for you. You deserve it all. You give a lot to your community and to your family, and I'm so happy that you have time to recharge and spend time with family over the holidays. That's awesome. Ladies, anything you want to say to Leigh, who are watching right now? You really are an inspiration. I love having you as a friend. We've become dear friends. I love having you as a lifetime member of our sisterhood. And every time that you bless us with your presence when you come to Circle, we're there to support you. We're there to celebrate you. We're there to lift you up when you're down. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, it's not all smiles. It's
Not
not.
all, it's not all rainbows and unicorns and
No, no,
fairies over here.
no, it's not. But I forgot, and I have to tell you, I'm excited.
Yeah, tell
I
us.
started a podcast. I started my first podcast. Yeah, I
All
did
right,
it.
give
I did it.
everybody, give Leigh some big shout outs and
Oh,
hurrahs
oh,
and yay.
beam me. I'll take it.
We're
I'll take
beaming you
it.
with love. This is how we celebrate you. We're giving you some sparkle fingers over here. Lots of love coming your way. Leigh
You,
just started
yeah,
her very own podcast.
yeah.
So when this is over, you can go back and comment in the replay and let people know how they can find your podcast. I'm also going to be putting this over on YouTube. So if you have friends and family that want to watch it on YouTube that are not on Facebook, give us a couple weeks and we'll get it up there on YouTube. My son is going to help me with that.
The podcast will be on YouTube too. It's
The
called,
podcast is on YouTube. Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
saw it
called,
and I already subscribed.
it's
Awesome.
called Real Life with Leigh, South Florida, 24/7,
Someone
365.
put that in the chat. Real Life with Leigh, South Florida.
South Florida, 24/7, 365. Yeah. And it's real. Like I'm a realtor, but real, REAL. So, there's an acronym in there for
Well,
that.
I
So you'll,
look forward to being on your podcast, right? We talked
yeah,
about
I
that.
look forward to having you on there with me. Absolutely. Yes.
Lots of
Real
congratulations.
stuff.
Yes, you're amazing. And I know you have so much to
Yeah.
share and so much to give the community. And the thing that I love most about you, honestly, is that you are so real. So I love that you're calling it Real Life with Leigh because you are the real truth and you speak from your heart. And that's one of the things that makes you so attractive to so many people. That's why I think so many people love you. And I feel really blessed and honored to have you in my life and in this sisterhood. And I want to thank you for being on this magnificent member sister spotlight and allowing me to shine the light on you, because you really are magnificent. So we're going to take one moment here to just shine, shine, shine some more light and sparkle fingers.
Thank you.
Show some love to Leigh Ohlone, our
Thank you.
sister.
So good. You have no, I feel so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means so much that, people showed up, tuned in, and I feel the love coming through the Zoom and the
Yeah,
live.
Zoom, Facebook,
Whatever
and
it
it'll
is.
be YouTube.
Yeah.
So much hearts and love are coming your way. So for those of you that are watching that don't know Leigh, check her out. Tell us one more time where they can find out more about you.
Okay. First of all, my website is leighohlone.com. It's very easy.
Leigh,
Lee-
L-E-E.
LeeAloni.com.
Got it.
Easy peasy. You can go onto my regular Facebook. You can go onto my Broward County 24/7, 365 Facebook group. It is a private group. However, there may be something going on with the podcast. I might have another group that might be public. So stay tuned.
Awesome.
And I'm always reachable. Messenger, text, whatever. If you don't have my number, I'll put it in the chat. And I would love to communicate with you, talk with you, speak with you, send you love over the phone, over the Zoom, or maybe meet up with you if you're local. Coffee? I know
If
Sherry
you're
doesn't like
local.
me saying that, but coffee?
It's okay. You can have your coffee. I'll have my tea or green
That's
juice. It's
right.
all good.
I have a little addiction to it, but
Okay, it's
realtors
okay.
run on coffee. What can I tell you?
We all have our things. I love it. I love it. So, all right. So Leigh Ohlone, y'all look her up. And if you don't know about our sisterhood, check us out. We have a Facebook page called I Am Complete Woman. We have a group currently called I Am Complete Woman's Community Group. It's going to be changing shortly. And it's all about helping women live a happier, healthier life of healing. And it is a beautiful sisterhood community filled with so many heart-centered women that are here to support you on your journey of life. And when you focus on your personal growth and healing in your personal life, it ripples out into your business and your professional life and all areas of your life, right? Your family, your relationships, your health, everything is impacted when you start working on yourself first. And that's what we're here to do, is to work on our personal growth, one woman at a time, healing our hearts and our bodies and our mind and our spirit and our soul, and then rippling that out onto everybody that comes in contact with us. And really, that is how we can all help to create a positive ripple effect in the world. So thank you for being part of this positive ripple effect in the world that you're creating, Leigh. And thank you to all the sisters that took the time to be here to support our sister Leigh. So grateful for all of you. And I'll be back here for our weekly Transformation Tuesday Talk Facebook Live. We meet every Tuesday evening on I Am Complete Woman page on Facebook at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'll see you all tomorrow night. We're talking about natural remedies for managing your stress. So you don't want to miss it.
Stress. I don't have stress.
Who
What
has
is that?
stress? We all have stress. Even the
Sherry.
most powerful people on earth have stress.
I just wanted to tell you again, Sherry, thank you so much for creating I Am Complete Woman. You are a blessing in my life. Truly, you're a blessing in my life, and you're a blessing to all of our sisters. I'm just so happy to be on this journey with you and with all of our sisters. I really am.
Yeah,
For real.
it's a beautiful journey. We're going to be celebrating officially 10 years in the fall.
Wow.
10
Wow.
years since we officially became a membership, and it'll be in November, it'll be 11 years since we had the very first retreat. So it's been quite an incredible journey, and it just keeps getting better and better. So thank you for being on the journey with us. All right, everyone, take good care of you, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Transformation Tuesday. Thank you again, Leigh Ohlone. Much love.